Hello and welcome to day 2 of YCS Rimini 2017. We're here bright and early. Well, it's always bright in the feature match area, but it's definitely bright this morning.
Yeah. It's definitely bright this morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Good morning.
I was waiting for Marcello
Yeah.
to say good morning. But yeah, Marcello had a wardrobe malfunction this morning, didn't you?
Yeah, kind of. So,
Yeah.
it's
yeah.
fine.
You just
A
did.
bear attacked his trousers.
Yeah.
That happened.
Yeah.
They were just shredded. He woke up in the morning. It's like, what happened? The cleaners were like, there was a bear in here.
Yeah. But you know what? You guys will never know. You'll never see what Marcello is actually wearing under the desk.
Yeah.
So we're
It's a tutu.
We're here in round 9 of YCS Rimini 2017, the first ever Link Summon YCS. I guess, yeah, we're ahead of Toronto by a few hours.
Yes.
So what do we have up and coming for this round, Marcello?
So we have a pretty interesting future match because Lorenzo is playing some Zoo, so nothing new there. But Luka is actually playing Paleozoic, so the winner from the last YCS, which you remember was Prague. And he still thinks that Paleo works well with Link summoning. And to be honest, it's a fair choice. We all know he has a really good matchup against Zoodiac. So I want to see what he's come up with.
Yeah.
I'm sure that it will also get better in the future when the Water Link is coming out. But like for now, it still can work as a good anti-strategy, let's say. So
Yeah. I mean, that's the key part about this, that he's most likely built his deck to beat what he thinks is
Yeah.
going to be there a lot. So probably quite a lot of Zoo hit in the main deck and True Dracos as well. So we'll see. So our players are ready. Let's head on over to the table and see round 9. Okay, here we are. So we have Luka versus Lorenzo.
Okay. Luka won the die roll. Definitely going first. Let's see if he is able to capitalize on those Paleo traps. Interestingly enough, he's also maining 3 copies of Magic Deflector. That's definitely there for the Draco matchup, which we all know it's not a good matchup for Paleo. Let's see.
Just to
Three
mention,
Magic Deflectors.
this is table 25, so this is a bubble match.
Yeah, this is a bubble match. Okay, he does draw 1 Magic Deflector. Unfortunately, it doesn't shine in this matchup, but you can still use it on a lot of cards. That's why he mained it. I think it's a pretty smart choice.
Yeah, Galaxy Cyclone we see.
Yeah, Cosmic Cycle. And yeah, he
yeah,
also
sorry, Galaxy
has...
Cyclone.
Don't worry about it, yeah.
Not Galaxies, like.
Galaxy Cyclone. I really love Galaxy
It
Cyclone.
wouldn't work against that.
No. Cosmic
yeah,
Cyclone.
There is also like Tanky, Barrage, and all those quick spells. So I think it's a really smart choice to main Magic Deflector. And he drew the infamous Maxi, so let's see.
Raigeki Dark Hole.
Yeah.
I hate it when people draw into Raigeki Dark Hole.
I bet he's going to be feeling worse about it because his opponent didn't summon any monsters.
Yeah. He also has Ghost Ogre, which is almost useless in this matchup.
Yeah.
So let's see. Thing is, his opponent doesn't have any actual disruption. I think he only has a Lost Wind for like actual traps. Yeah. So the Maxi is gonna be super important. Let's see if he decides to hold into it for a Chakanine. I would probably do that.
He needs draws at this point, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah, he needs the draw. He cannot afford to just use it now.
No, he actually doesn't have all that much going for him right now.
Yeah. Also, he doesn't mind overextending because he has the Raigeki on his own.
Yeah. Speaking of Lost Wind, I really like that card.
I do too. I was just looking at it and thinking, you know what, it's something that kind of was kind of huge during Paleo format and then just kind of dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
But it's still such a good card.
Yeah. It is. I'm kind of surprised though that he's not playing any breakthrough skill. I think that card is actually phenomenal right now because you can still use it against Zoodiac efficiently, but it's really good against Draco because you can just use it twice. And I mean, you all know the small Dracos, let's say the level 5 and level 6, they trigger your turn as well. So you can just banish breakthrough skill and negate them. So
That's pretty good.
that's a pretty good card.
It also keeps Masterpiece in check because if at any point he's unaffected
Yeah.
by trap cards, affected by trap cards,
Yeah.
then you can use breakthrough skill to clear them
Indeed.
out.
So he did wait for the Chaganine. I think that's a really good decision for Luka. Let's see if Lorenzo is actually using its effect. He's debating about something. He does, and we'll see the Maxi for sure. Yeah.
I mean, we gotta understand Lorenzo probably doesn't know what Luca's playing.
Yeah, honestly, this could even be a Zoodiac mirror match right now that he just didn't open any monsters. We all know they play multiple traps, like Dimensional Barrier, Floodgate Trap Ball.
Yeah.
So he definitely doesn't know what he's up against. Oh, he decided to continue. Wow, okay. Gives him 2 draws and... he's not sitting on much right now. He only has the Cosmic Cyclone and yeah. On the other end, we'll see the Regeki for sure come in handy, and let's see what he gets for turn. He also has a Reckless Greed, so we're gonna see a lot of new cards.
Paleozoic's one of those decks that it's like incredibly valuable to have cards because they run on very little resources. Same as Chainburn. Like you run on such little resources that giving a couple of cards from Maxi is actually really vital.
Yeah, that's why actually in Prague some people were actually playing Balance of Judgment in Paleo as well, because it works like quite similarly to Chain Barney in the first turns. So right now, I would probably hold into the Reckless Greed. I don't think it is vital to use it, but I would have liked the Regeki to come down. I mean, holding it is a little bit greedy, I want to say. You still have the Mirror Force, sure, but I would have liked a turn like Regeki, then Canadia, the next zoo that's coming out, and then you can use Reckless Greed as a Monster Reborn for your Paleo, let's say.
Yeah.
Picks up right another monster, but Ram is actually huge in this matchup because of the trap effect negation that we saw in day 1.
Yeah, the targeting.
Yeah, that's super good against Paleo because Canadia, Dynamo, because all the Paleo traps actually targets monsters, so... And Lost Wind too.
There's a lot of targeting.
Paleo is still a very strong deck, just because Zoo is kind of dominating formats.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it can't still hold its own.
Yeah, only thing is I would have been scared of the Heavy Storm Duster. That's an incredible card against Paleo.
Yeah.
But luckily for him, Lorenzo is not playing in the main deck or in the side deck, so he's gonna be fine about that.
So don't forget that you can go and vote on our poll. Let's take a look at who is currently ahead in this match. Currently no votes. Come on, guys. Go and vote.
It's your patriotic duty.
Yeah.
Okay, he's flipping Canadia. Okay, I wonder why he didn't just do it on the bubble then. Because he would have been able to lock his opponent out of his extra deck zone unless he wants to dry in it. Okay. That's gone. He's not gonna be able to perform any more XYZ summon this turn.
Yeah.
He attacks and I think he's just taking the damage. So that's why I was actually referring to the fact that Regeki would have been much more efficient and just use the Canadian on another zoo. But Lorenzo picked up a Floodgate Trapple, which is okay against Paleo. Not the best option because they can just bring out more Paleos from the graveyard, but still a pretty useful cards. Marella is picked up. I'm sure you will use the Reckless Greed in this turn. Just has to decide whatever he wants to do it now. I think this is also a pretty interesting matchup in general. Not quite as the Chain Barn one, where you actually have to do some pretty strange move, but still the Zoodiac player has to try and optimize as many chain links as possible, so to be able to interrupt the Paleos from being summoned from the graveyard. So what you usually want to do is have a lot of whiptails around and like chainable spells like Forbidden Chalice, anything really that's not a trap. It's pretty good. And right now he has two actually chainable cards because he has Whiptail and he has the Cyclone still. So he's in a pretty good spot at the moment.
He has got a Deflector for the Cyclone though.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
just debating.
it'll put the purpose of blocking the summon in at least.
Yeah. I could see just Reckless Greed happening now. Yeah. It does. Let's see if Lorenzo wants to chain one of these two cards. Would make sense.
Yeah. Just to block the summon of the.
He does chain Cyclone, and we're probably gonna see a Magic Deflector.
Yeah, probably Deflector and then chain.
Then, yeah,
Deflector chain.
Yeah, I mean, you can chain the Whiptail at that point, but yeah, I would expect a Whiptail here because he still has the Whiptail and the Dryden to stop the chain, so it's pretty important to cut him off a monster on the field. Even though looking at Luka end, we know that he would be punished by the Regeki. Okay, he doesn't do it, so the trap is back. You get two draws, want to see the Swap Frog. It's not quite the
Double dupe.
the frog with
Professor
the degree.
Yeah.
Lawyer Frog.
Professor. It's Professor Frog.
Professor Frog.
I thought we said that it was Lawyer Frog.
Oh yeah, well we went down that. Yeah, we always called him Professor Frog.
Because he was representing Totally Awesome.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I remember that.
He actually cannot use the Floodgate Chapel here because the Paleo is used as a last chain link, so that would mix timing.
Just letting the judges know there.
Yeah.
He's just reading the card there.
Yeah. Because all the cards, just like Torrential Tribute, Bottomless Chapel, all those cards, like they have to happen if the summon is chain link 1. Since every Paleo has to be at least chain link 2, it's not possible to use those cards. So yeah, easily fixable. And I'd say, yeah, you just wing over Dryland with the Canadian now. And you summon the Professor Frog in Memphis too.
Yeah.
And at that point, I think Lorenzo is actually forced to use the Floodgate, because if you don't, you're gonna see Totally Awesome, and Floodgate doesn't work against that. You actually give it to your opponent, so yeah, he's forced to do it.
Yeah.
And makes sense. Okay, he's left with a few cards, nothing too good to be honest. So he just holds into the Regeki again, and
Couple of set cards.
yeah, just 2 lost wins and a Morello at the moment.
Still pretty scary that field
Yeah.
of Baccaros.
Definitely
Luka.
scary. There was a Shuffle Reborn, not that useful right now.
That's a lot of Baccarat right now.
Yeah, it is.
Regeki. Quite a strange Regeki here, because you just give them as Rough Frog. I wonder.
Huh?
Oh, I think
chaining.
he's thinking that he loses timing, but yeah, it's not quite what's happening, because Regeki is chain link 1 anyway. So he's gonna be able to search for the Dupe Frog. But it might be a bluff for his opponent. Let's see if he falls for it. I don't think, though. Does he? Yeah, he shouldn't. matter. I guess, yeah, they just acknowledge mistiming ruling, and they might be just a little bit confused about what's going on.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure he knows. Yeah, and he's getting the search. So
Yeah,
this-
there we go.
Generally, the person who plays a deck that has a lot of missing timing in it will know more about the missing
Yeah.
timing. So Dupe Frog is a prime example of that.
yeah. So this Regeki actually helped Luka.
Yeah, actually, yeah, he got his Swap Frog.
There we go. Yep, I just said he thought that Duke Frog would miss timing by chaining
Yeah,
tail.
that's what I meant.
Is that actually old school Mirror Force that he's got set up?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
it is.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. It's not often you actually just see Mirror Force.
Can't go wrong with the classics.
Yeah. Just destroy everything. I mean,
Yeah.
it's in attack mode.
Well, my body is another classic that has something to say about that, though. Well, other mirror forces can play around it, so they're usually quacking is the best one. Yeah, Lorenzo is now trapless, let's say. So next turn, whatever happens, we should be able to see a Regeki followed up by some frog plays. And he's looking for, just gonna see now how much he wants to invest into this field. Combo is gonna be sent for sure, and
We may see a huge Mirror Force.
yeah. Combo is another great card in this matchup because it is a trap, but trap effects are not relevant for Paleos, so it's a great way to interact with the chain.
Yep.
Oh man, I miss Paleo format.
Yeah, I enjoy
I think
it.
it's the Paleozoic mirror match was bonkers. It was
Oh, yeah.
really tough to play. I remember me and Matt playing that in the office. It was just
Skill
Ugh.
game.
just so difficult. It was essentially whoever managed to get like the first trap engrave, you were able to just snowball from there.
Yeah, the Morella is one of the best cards for that reason in the mirror match.
Yeah.
Sending 2 traps first turn 1 is actually huge.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ram is back, and let's see if he plays around Mirror Force at all. He does not. That's gonna hurt.
That is going to hurt.
He might hold into it if he wants, but he's gonna take a lot of damage, so...
Oh.
Okay, Morella, yeah, I mean... I wanna guess he used it when his opponent entered battle phase,
Yeah.
so he would just get the extra summon afterwards. Let's see if that's the case. Yeah, it is. Wow.
That hurts a lot.
Yeah. If he wants, he can use the Trident, because even though it is negated by Chakanine, you're still able to use the effect. It's just not gonna resolve, but you can interrupt with the chain. So
You can also Lost Wind it, can't he?
he can Lost Wind. He has 2 of those face down, but like, at least you can try. Maybe he doesn't have any usable chops at the moment, so might as well try. But yeah, he does not. And now it's looking rough. Tough.
Ouch.
That was pretty
Brutal.
big Mirror Force. Wow, big +3 on Mirror Force.
He passed. You know there is a Swap Frog in hand though, so maybe he could have just Dark Hole his own field and then Shuffle Reborn. That would have been an option, because yeah, Ghost Ogre sure, but he just gets the Ronin back. And we know he has 2 frogs in graveyard, so he actually has no way to prevent an XYZ summon right now. But the new master rule actually quite relevant for Paleo as well, because in the past you were able to summon Opabinia first,
Mm.
then get some more traps and
Yep.
go for the Toad. Now it's not possible anymore, so you're a little bit more restricted. But
Yeah, I did find this when in fact, the first deck I played when I found out about the new Master Rule was Paleozoic,
Mhm.
and I just kept, I kept making Oberbean and then being like,
you realize it, yeah.
I can't do anything now.
Where would you go if you were Lorenzo right now?
I mean, if you were Lorenzo, yeah,
Mhm.
and there is nothing you can do at the moment actually, because as I said, the Paleo is immune to Dryad, and the Ronin can just come back, so you just have to wait and see what your opponent goes for.
Ribbit.
Yeah, here you can potentially use it, yeah, but I would expect Luka to run a few Zoodiac XYZs. Does he? He does not, which is surprising. We used to talk about it when like Joshua won the YCS. We were testing for the event. This situation does come up when you are able to steal some Zoodiac monsters from your opponent and just use them for your own.
Yeah,
I do remember that.
I guess that's less relevant now though, because you would struggle to use the. Oh, I guess if you're tributing Toad.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you tribute Toad, then you get it back, and worst case scenario, you can just dry it in your own things after you dry it in your opponent. So I think it's still okay. But yeah, now it's looking really good for him. Toad is on the field and totally will be able to negate the Dark Hole.
And he still has a lost wind down,
Yeah.
so he has a monster negation.
Okay, he's ending his turn. Probably using the Total in the standby phase. He's playing 3 dupe, so he can still get it, yeah.
Yeah.
So Ratbeer is picked up, not the best, but it's okay. I mean, he still has the draw from combo, let's remember. So
Yeah.
he has one more card available to him. So he just has to find a way to bait the negation as best as he can.
Yeah. He does also have the Professor Frog defending.
Yeah. He does get the draw, I agree. I mean, might as well have the full knowledge now.
Yeah, why not? Always best to just draw whenever you can,
Yeah.
especially in a situation like this where it's looking pretty tight.
Mm-hmm.
Next turn looks like it's going to be a reasonable attacking turn for Luka.
Yeah. The situation is quite tough. The thing is, you want to avoid the Paleozoics being on the field at the moment, but since Lost Wind is in graveyard, as soon as he brings out something from the extra deck, he's going to go back, and it's not going to be easy for him. Because right now, what he can do is probably bait the totally with a Zoo, then you Shuffle Reborn after the Dark Hole, but steal the Lost Wind hurts a lot.
Yeah.
But Dimensional Berry is actually a good pickup here.
Yeah, that might be able to help with the Toad infestation.
Yeah. So I think the play here is use whatever Shuffle Reborn or Ratpier first, it doesn't really matter. Bait the negation, then Dark Hole, and
I think Shuffle Reborn is a better card to bait a negation with. You don't, well, 'cause
not really though, because if you bait the negation with the monster, you're still using Dark Hole, so he's gonna lose it anyway.
I guess,
And
yeah, and then Shuffle Reborn's going to go to
Shuffle
the grave.
Reborn, yeah, in grave it has some use, like some very limited use, but can come
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I was more thinking that it's Shuffle Reborn is less useful to Luka.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you mean. He's not gonna be able. I mean, you never know though. After the Dark Hole, will be pretty sick to Shuffle Reborn back something like a Dupe Frog or whatever.
Yeah. Luka has not seen Shuffle Reborn before. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very. I thought most players were playing it.
Yeah.
Okay, he waits and yeah, the second Lost Wind is gonna hurt a lot also.
This is a good track. It's gonna be one of the few times we see just 2 Exceed Monsters in the extract zones.
Yeah. Yeah, Lost Wind is
Lost Wind.
back.
He remembered about the Lost Wind.
Nice.
It's not lost anymore.
It's a found wind,
It's a found wind.
which I'm not sure if that sounds any better.
No, I don't know.
Okay, he baits the negation, so he can probably use the Dark Hole now, or yeah, and then the Rat Pier, or he can just use the Rat Pier right away. Doesn't really matter. You can still clear most of his field, but the Dew Prog is a little bit annoying. So yeah, might as well. Gonna get a frog back with dupe.
He's got a swap and a dupe in his hand.
Yeah.
And a Rageki.
No, he's sitting quite comfortably. The dimensional barrier is gonna hold him down just a little bit, but Lorenzo is left without any card at that point, if that's how the game will go, and especially using the Broad Bull as a let's say negation was quite crucial, because he's not gonna be able to add the card in his hand, and he's gonna left top decking.
Like, resources are kind of dwindling for both players.
Yeah. But Paleo shines when, I mean, the game set is so simplified. That's the goal. Like, the first turns you're usually in a big disadvantage, but then you capitalize on it, and this is the game state when Paleo is winning. Like, when you're left top decking, there is no way that the other player is gonna win, because you can just make Toad and negate whatever card they drew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love decks like this that just kind of grind your opponent down
Yeah.
to where there's no hope left.
Thing is, Zoo can just kick off with one card.
That's
Yeah.
if he's got an extract left,
That is true.
which he currently does, but there's not much.
Yeah, definitely not much. 'Cause
And he's used his combo already. Is he playing more than one?
no, just the one off. And he's also using like Abyss Dweller and the Gusto Emerald. Of course, the Miss, so those three are not really useful at the moment. Yeah, it doesn't look good for him. I mean, he has to try and find a plan, but it's not really easy to do that, because he knows whatever he's gonna bring out, Lost Wind will negate the next turn. An option is to shuffle back something right away with Shuffle Reborn. I wouldn't hate it, just to get an extra draw like the Rat Pier itself. But
The judge is just bringing over our backup feature match. As you know, we always have a secondary feature match. Let's have a look and see what it is that's being played.
it should be Lorenzo Roma against Marcel Burri, so both
So a
pretty known player.
huge game.
Yeah.
That's on table 1, and that is a pure Zoodiac mirror match.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at the moment Marcel Burri is the only undefeated player left. He's 8-0, while Lorenzo Roma has a loss.
Yeah. Still the highest 2 tiebreakers
in the whole
room.
event.
So I think if Marcel wins this one, then he,
Yeah, he's
he can call it a
guaranteed.
day, right?
Yeah,
he
yeah.
can.
He can go to the beach for a couple turns maybe and just come back right in time for the top.
I wonder if the scorekeeper would allow that. Just, yeah, can you not drop me for 2 rounds? I'm going to the beach.
players were doing.
Yeah, I know.
If
Yeah.
if they were like, I'm in the top cut.
If we'd have
Doesn't matter if I'm late. I won all of yesterday.
Yeah, if we'd have played 9 rounds yesterday, then we would have actually like legit had players who could have just not shown up this morning.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Marcel won round 9, then he would just not show up this morning.
But the thing is, with the new point system is actually changed. Because where you end in Swiss is actually quite relevant if you don't win the whole thing. So
Yeah. See, Marcello's got it on the radar already. He's barely finished the World Championships and he's already thinking about the championship
Yeah.
points. Is there anybody in this event? Because I'm kind of we were a little half surprised when you said, yeah, I'll do coverage, because we were thinking, is he not going to want the points from this event?
I mean, I did it last year with YCS Prague as well, like last season, let's say, not last
Yeah.
year, 'cause it was still 2017. So I think I can do it again, like not playing an event, and we'll see. I enjoy doing commentary, so I really wanted to do it.
Yeah,
Well, we love having you here.
yeah,
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And there's Raigeki.
yeah. What we
Yeah.
don't love is seeing Regeki.
We've seen a lot of Regegis actually.
Yeah,
Check
Always
out.
ultimate? Yeah, I think we saw like 4 ultimate Regegis.
I think it was a secret over on Lorenzo's side.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I mean, the previous future
Shiny.
matches.
They're all shiny.
Yeah, I think we can all agree.
It's more powerful. You see, it destroys
The
all.
shinier
It
it
destroys
is.
all of the monsters.
Yeah.
Well, like all of them.
Yeah, all of them.
All of them.
Yeah, it destroys.
So somebody
all of the
plays
monsters.
Raigeki in like the middle of the main floor, and it's like, guys, I played Raigeki, and everybody's like, oh, I was winning as well.
Yeah,
Like
oh,
table
everyone's
one,
monsters.
table one, just gone. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That would actually be really bad. That would be the kind of thing that they would do in the Pegasus challenge.
yes.
Pegasus would
Oh.
just be like yell,
Oh.
I played Dark Hole, all of your monsters are gone.
I have a bunch of Pegasus binders. We could roll that out.
Yeah.
We could totally roll that out.
Yeah.
As a rule, when you play Raigeki, all monsters in the room are destroyed. But you have to shout Chaka Cow while it's happening.
Oh dear.
Make your best lightning impression.
Yeah. Okay, so there's Dembaria.
Yeah, he can bring back Paleo now. He does.
Luka is running low on life points. Especially to have that
Oh,
swap
yeah,
frog in
yeah.
attack.
Oh wow! I did
didn't
not
know-
even
yeah,
notice
I
he was on
didn't notice.
800 life points.
Wow.
Jeez.
I mean, the Lost Wind is a great protection against that, because you can just use it in the damage step, and the Zoos are just 0 attack at that point. Oh, he decided not to bring out a Paleo, which is interesting.
Yeah. That does seem odd. Because that would be like, that would put him on a 3-turn clock, whereas right now he's,
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any. No, you already swapped it back, so Lorenzo remembers him that it's a hard once per turn now, because we remember the Swap Frog had errata like earlier this year,
yeah.
but it's quite an old card, so
Yeah. It looks like he's got the common version as well. So.
yeah, it's the old one, so
I can't remember what set it's from. Is it Abyss Rising? No. Must
no,
be
no,
much
no,
earlier than that.
much earlier.
Some kind of water.
Yeah, it won the European Championship back in 2010, so it's definitely old.
Oh yeah, why am I talking about Abyss Rising? That's nowhere
Yeah.
near as old as it needs to be.
Okay, gets back the Ronin. Just some extra defense there.
Yeah.
And let's see, Lorenzo.
The spiky frog has been protected by 2 ninja frogs.
He draws a spell. Darko, okay.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna try his best, but the thing is, Ramram is actually one of the best ones if he has enough Zoo XYZs. Since we know it's not a hard once per turn, you can just win the game. But he needs a lot of XYZs, because Ramram can just negate the Lost Winds.
Yeah.
So
He needs multiple losses.
yeah, you need multiple Lost, and of course he's only 400 attack at the moment.
Yeah.
So he would need like Tiger Mortar, Broad Bull, whatever. But I think
Actually, yeah, if he just stacks like all of his XYZs, put Tiger Mortar on top,
Yeah, that's it.
swap a material for a
Mhm.
real Zoodiac monster, and then that's game.
That would be enough for the game.
Yeah, that would be game one.
But he knows he's got Lost Wind, right?
Yes, he knows that.
He knows he went and got it from the graveyard at
I mean,
least.
it's not that.
He doesn't know he has 2.
Does Ram negate activations? I think so, right? So you can use it in the damage step, I'm pretty sure. Can we check?
Yep, give me one moment.
Lost Wind now? What? What?
Yeah, surely he just stacks another Exceed on top.
Yeah,
During the player's turn, opponent activates trap card or effect. He targets this card, detach 1 Xyz material from this card and negate the activation.
yeah, so you can still use it. I don't understand this Lost Wind. Oh, no.
What?
He didn't. Wow. Wow.
I guess.
It felt like that was a bait and it actually worked for him. But why would you negate that? Like, you can just stack another XYZ on top
Yeah.
and it does nothing. So now, though, if he brings back the Terrorblading attack, that's just enough to win the game.
Yeah.
Because 800
Yeah.
is enough. So
Or you
no,
could
but he
Oh,
can bring
yeah.
back the Paleo. Yeah. Okay. But isn't Tiger Mortar enough here? So let's see. It's a little bit of confusion going on.
I think to be honest, Lorenzo skipped a step. He didn't tell his target.
Yeah.
If he targets an Exceed, he just doesn't play Lost Wind.
Yeah, of course. I'm just wondering about the first Lost Wind. That was the unusual one. But let's see how many XYZ he has left. It doesn't look like
It
many.
was an amazing bait. Let's put it that way. It
Mhm.
worked out.
Yeah, it was a great bait. I think he only has like the Beast Dweller, Emerald, and maybe once more. So yeah, it doesn't look like he has any XYZ left. Yeah, he's gonna rely on Shuffle Reborn. That doesn't look good. Left top decking. I think it was a spell.
So, only with 800 life points
No,
it's
it
possible.
was a
that
monster,
Luka
so he
can have it.
scoops it up. Wow. Wow, what a turnout.
Yeah.
800 life points, taking a win.
I'm a little shocked.
Yeah, he didn't have enough XYZ to just win the game. I think he only had the Kong and the Chaganine, so that were not enough in any like means. But okay, good show by the Paleo, and yeah, I mean it was quite a good game one.
Yeah, absolutely. He just ground him down to having no resources.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of like, was there a way to play around double Lost Wind there? I think there was what we said, right?
no, but he didn't have enough. Like he needed at least a Tiger Mortar or something like, or a Broad Blue left.
That's what I'm
And
saying. Did he have those?
No, I don't think so, because he didn't
Right.
put them on top on Chaganine like he would have done that. Yeah, he surely had like a Beast Dweller and Emerald.
How many Tiger
And-
Mortars had he played previously?
No, he
Just-
played two, so
Yeah, he ran out.
yeah, the thing is, he also went through combo, so it's kind of hard to keep track. But he was through these actually. He would have surely done that because that was game if he had even just one Tiger Mortar.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, nothing you could do. The first Lost Wind was a good bait, and it worked out. So
Yeah. Really did.
So again, this is a bubble match. So whoever wins this gets to carry on
Carry
trying.
on.
or rather,
carry on
yeah, who
The
loses
dream.
is out. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
dream stays alive.
for a bit.
Yeah, the 3-0 dream. So looking at the side decks, Luka has a little bit of extra removal. So Dark Holes and the Last Dimensional Barrier. He's only maining 2, surprisingly. And his opponent is actually prepared for Paleo because he has 3 Twin Twisters as well on top of the Cosmic Cyclone he's maining. And he has 3 Ash Blossom, which are incredible in this matchup. So I think Lorenzo is a little bit more favored post side deck, but let's see how it goes.
Appropriate that we have Mako's theme for Luka here.
I've just been told there's 4 minutes left in the round.
Ooh.
4?
4 minutes.
Wow. And Regeki is there again, so
And this is only game 2, I believe.
yeah, it is.
So actually, we may see 2 people not have their dreams alive anymore because a draw would.
That would suck.
Yeah, Is it guaranteed though? Isn't that maybe the little
I think
chance
it's
of
a maybe. There was a small chance.
yeah, like
they
of
can make
one people making it with 2 losses and 1 draw, but yeah, they wouldn't like to do it, of course.
It all depends on the amount of people that draw in the entire
Yeah,
tournament.
of course. But right now I haven't seen a lot of draws at the top table, so okay. So the opening is okay, not the best from Lorenzo. He's happy to see the Ash Blossom, but he doesn't have anything else next to it, like Cosmic Saga or Twin Twisters on top of that.
Yeah. Basically, the way that it works is for every draw there is above your score,
Mm-hmm.
that knocks 2 places out.
Yeah. So we see double Heavy Storm Duster in Luka. Kind of surprising in this matchup, but the Regeki is gonna be huge here.
Mm.
Oh, Dark Hole too. I think Regeki is better though, because Dark Hole works very well with the Dupe Prog. So
Do you think set Dupe Frog Dark Hole?
no, I wouldn't do that, but
Wait
I
till
mean,
next turn.
yeah. I mean, there is a small chance you can do it if you're close to time, though. You much rather just set the Dupe Prog.
Yeah.
He does it though. It's understandable. It's not that bad, and there is a high chance that Lorenzo is gonna Ash Blossom that Dupe Frog.
Yeah.
He might be afraid of the swap. Let's see. Yeah, I think he stopped him.
There
so
it
yeah,
is.
there it is.
Yeah.
That kind of stops Luka at that point, doesn't it?
He does, because he's left with no actual traps at this moment. He only has.
Yeah, it's a lost wind, so he can
Yeah.
mitigate a bit of damage and stop some effects.
But not quite those trap you want to see.
Ooh, tanky.
Tank is a good pickup. Shuffle Reborn is there, and yeah, it's looking really good for Lorenzo at this point.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as we said, the Heavy Storm Duster isn't that great in this matchup right now, at least when you are going second. So you can see he draws both, and he's not gonna be able to use them. I mean, at best he can use it as a 1-for-1 for tanky, but not the best usage of the card. Okay.
Speaking of Mako, really want to make a Legendary Fisherman deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a few in Japan when
Yeah?
I was there. Yeah,
Cool.
but the new Water Link is also quite important for that deck. And,
Yeah.
yeah. It
I
works
heard,
pretty well.
I heard there was some sort of support.
Yeah, they have few new Fisherman cards there.
Nice. Nice. It's always something I really liked. We had somebody at our locals that would only ever play Leviathan Dragon Daedalus. It's like the only deck he would play. I'm sure he now plays it on Duel Links.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, my first deck on Duel Links was the Mako deck. I played the Leviathan deck. It's just so strong. So I'm just having a quick look down our pairings here. We actually have 2 Chainburn players in the top 10 tables.
Wow.
We have Sebastian Wernicke and
from yesterday.
Florian Gieser. We've got an unknown, but that could just not have his information.
Okay, time is called. And Luka is probably glad that they called it now, so that he still has the decision to actually use the Lost Wind and prevent any damage.
Yeah, that's true.
Remembering that Zoodiac cards have 0 attack and 0 defense naturally, it's their effect that gives them attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you just negate them permanently with Lost Wind, they're gonna be 0 attack for the rest of the
Unless you overlay
their
on top of them.
existence. Yeah.
That's kind of the other useful utility about Zoodiac is that if your Zoodiac gets negated, oh well, put another Zoodiac on top of
Yeah.
it.
Not the end of the world.
World competitor Danielle Stella is actually facing Trickstar this round.
Is it the one we featured, Paolo?
No, it's
Okay.
a French player, Sylvain Machat.
I really
Okay.
hope at some point that person has played Sylvan.
Yeah. Yeah, we have all of the interesting decks seem to be from the French players. We have a teen
Yeah.
Alessina who's playing World Chalice, who's on table
Yeah, yeah.
41.
Our iPad app expert, Ryan, was actually telling us about I-Teen,
Oh yeah,
saying that he was doing extremely well with World Chalice.
yeah. Maybe we can get him on if he wins his match and keeps his dream alive.
I just realised we do actually have somebody from the US in the top 4 tables.
Yeah, it's playing through Dragon Zoo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we've just been told that our secondary match is over. Lorenzo won with, well, they were both playing pure Zoodiac.
But that means now that no one is XO.
Yeah, no one
That
is
is correct.
undefeated. Okay, the Raigeki here is incredible, and he picked up Card of Demise, which is just amazing.
Lorenzo does not look happy.
Yeah.
It's kind of a mean play.
Yeah, I like how he found his graveyard just like a Dark Hole and Rogeki.
Yeah, and Card of Demise is used. I wonder why he didn't use the Zoodiac combo. He could have had the chance to just use it and draw it into the Ash Blossom.
Yeah.
That would have been huge. Oh, wow, Swap Frog is drawn as well. On top of Imperial Order and Canada, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can actually. Can you taste that? Tastes like salt in the air.
I mean, that is kind of nasty because there's a dark. It's like Lorenzo's got. Oh well, it's okay. I've got dark hole.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
That is pretty unfortunate.
that's
it
not
is.
okay.
Luca's got pretty lucky.
Okay. Oh, my body as a shield is not what you want to see in time.
Oh. Oh, poor Lorenzo.
Yeah, it's not looking good for him. Canada can completely tone him down, and it's looking like Luka is pretty good here.
Yeah, he can just play Canada.
Yeah, Canada just stops him completely now.
Yep. Can't make any plays.
I mean, he's forced to Dark Hole here, so at least he can prevent next Wizzy. But
Yeah.
any trap really just let him do it anyway. So, and we know he has at least the Imperial Order if he wants to do it, even on the Dark Hole. So,
In fact, yeah, he can Imperial Order the Dark Hole.
okay, Shuffle Reborn is used. I'm gonna get a brand new draw. And now even the Heavy Storm Duster looks pretty good because Lorenzo wants to pick up something like Dimensional Barrier, and that would stop it in the end phase. So let's see. I think he's thinking about Imperial Order, but he can only negate cards, not effects like from the graveyard or anything. So it's not
Yeah.
gonna work against Shuffle Reborn. Yeah, it does not work.
The problem is that's probably a actually that is a secret rare Imperial Order, so it's gonna have the text from right
Yeah,
back when.
like negate all spells or something
Yeah,
like that.
from what is Imperial Order actually from the original set? Was it Spell Ruler?
No, it was before Spell Ruler.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure it was.
I'm gonna check.
Find out.
I know it was right back then, like
Oh,
the first
yeah.
like 10 sets.
Pharaoh 7.
Pharaoh Servant. Okay.
It was the 36 box.
Yes. Yeah. Good point.
Yeah, Regeki is picked up, and that's audible for him.
Oh, there we
Yes.
go. Matt Bell. Matt Bell knew what it was from.
I was pretty sure it was PSV. I just didn't want to sound stupid.
I just couldn't.
Which also means they even has the old name for spell cards on it as well.
Probably. Good
how old
morning,
it is.
Matt. Good morning.
Good morning, Matthew Bell. Nice to see you.
Buongiorno. Okay, so he gets one more draw. Ghost Ogre is not helping at all.
Nice sugar coating there, Marcello.
He's just.
Saying it how it is.
Yeah. Like, he doesn't even need the Imperial Order now, because quite unfortunate series of draws for Lorenzo, and he even has to banish one of them in the end phase. So, looking...
Yes, he's got plenty of choice as to what to banish, though.
Yeah, I guess.
Luka does need to put
Okay.
some damage down on the table, though.
Darkle is there. We could Imperial Order, I think that's correct.
I
You
think
might
it's
as well.
correct to Imperial Order.
You also get back the Canadian with like that. I think it's really good. Yeah. Is it?
Yeah, it's going to get expensive, though, in time.
Yeah, but there are only like a couple more turns left. And
Ooh, that's a Ghost Ogre.
yeah, not really able to do it.
No.
Also, the standby phase is a maintenance cost, so you're not even able to chain to that with Ghost
No.
Ogre. Okay, Canadian's back. You can maxi at least and get a draw and hope there is something useful there. But spells are not helping, traps are not helping thanks to heavy Storm Duster. So, and he
Yeah.
already went through his normal summon. So I don't think there is an actual draw that does too much. Yeah, I mean,
He decided to chain Max C to the Canadier effect instead of blocking it completely.
Yeah.
Because he could have done that as well.
yeah, that was an option, but no, he already normal summon Whip though, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they immediately noticed.
It's like, I'm sorry.
It was quite a long turn.
Yes.
No, it has been a very long turn. Luka is in a very good position.
Yeah.
Definitely.
However, he needs to do a decent amount of damage now. He's going to take at least 2100 from that
Yeah,
Imperial Order.
that's fair. But he also has the Heavy Storm Duster, so if he wants, he can just destroy Imperial Order itself.
Fair point, yeah.
And we'll see if he can make the damage.
Yeah, I mean, the Augusto Phoenix is still a card, and that, like, easy damage. Okay, they're just trying to remember if... maybe it is correct that he summoned the Whip to Shuffle, or... no, I think they didn't.
Yeah, he summoned and then attacked and it got Canadiered, right?
Yeah, I'm
That's
just
what I
trying
thought.
to remember if the Whip was from Shuffle Reborn or not. I think Shuffle Reborn was used previously, but I'm not sure, honestly. I mean, I'm sure they will check back on that. Cause... yeah, I think he had nothing else on the field because the Regeki, yeah, so... And I don't see why he wouldn't have Imperial Order the Shuffle Reborn, so I'm pretty sure it was a normal summon Whip though. Yeah, it was. So end phase, he has to banish something. Should we remind it? He has to banish something from his hand. Okay, fixed it. Okay, Swap Frog is bounced back, sends another frog, and yeah, not looking good now. But yeah, the Link summoning mechanic is avoiding like easy OTK now. Could have gone like pretty bad with Cut Shark, the Augusto Phoenix interaction, which are not possible anymore. Still a lot of damage there. He can just go totally awesome. He also picked up another Canada, which is quite huge.
He's got a decent amount of damage here.
Loads of damage.
Yeah.
One might even say tons.
Yeah. I know that Matt would. So he's trying to figure out just the optimal amount of damage that he can get in here. Obviously, the optimal amount of damage is as much as possible. But, yeah.
Ribbit.
Yeah, totally awesome.
Rivet,
as
rivet, rivet,
expected.
rivet.
Ribbit.
2200 plus the
34
Kennedy.
in total. Yeah.
It's quite a lot of damage, really.
That's
Yeah, it
quite a
is.
lot of damage.
Canadian fit down, and wow.
Another Canadier face down.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Nice turn.
Luka drew quite well here.
Mhm.
Let's
Yeah,
see
the
if Lorenzo-
demise of the day. Let's
Lorenzo draws
see.
into.
Another spell that's not gonna help.
Yeah, it's Twin Twister.
He's thinking about it, but yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, I think he wants to go Stoger it, but it's not possible, so
Imperial Order.
yeah.
No, it's just a maintenance cost.
He might just go Stoger the Dolly awesome at this point, but it's not looking good at all. Yeah, I think he's trying to go Stoger, but he can't. Yeah, he can't do that. Because it's a maintenance cost.
Lorenzo just letting that sink in that you can't do that.
Yeah, they're explaining it to him. Okay, they let him. Okay, no, but the Ghost Ogre should be back in hand. Okay, yeah, it's just using it on the Toad, that's as I was saying.
Yeah.
Find another use for it, but I mean, all he could hope is that now he doesn't have any other traps, so maybe the Ram is able to do something, but we do know that the Canadia is there, so that's gonna completely turn him off.
And this is his last turn as well.
Yeah. Unless they count it up to 6, but yeah, I think they're counting up to 5.
Yeah, it's up to 5.
Okay.
Yeah. T is the first turn, and then
Okay, then yeah. There's nothing he can do at this point. Because he can just destroy his own Imperial Order, but even if he pays, it's still ahead, so...
yeah, by 100 life
Yeah,
points.
by just 100 life points, so...
Sparks. Where you at?
yeah, Canada is there, and I think we might just see a handshake sooner or later. Yeah.
And there it is. Let's talk more about that on our post-match discussion.
Hey, welcome back. So yeah, that was a pretty long grind game. I'm
That
not gonna lie.
was. I didn't even notice how long game 1 was.
Yeah, it was like 36 minutes.
Yeah,
long.
Yeah.
when you told me 4 minutes left, I was... Oh, really?
Yeah, I was really confused. Especially, I didn't even notice his life points go down to 800 in
Yeah.
the first game.
Yeah, that was pretty odd.
Was
how he
risking it.
just- Yeah, I didn't really notice either until I
Yeah.
looked and I was like, what? He's on like 800 life, and then that was it. So I think we've got enough time for an interview.
It does look that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is there anything more that we can say about that match
No, I mean,
before we
yeah,
talk
it
to,
was just
to our winner?
Just
Great.
confirmed that Paleo is a force to be reckoned still. It works
Absolutely.
great against Zoo. So
Yeah.
if he keeps playing against Zoodiac, he can probably do the dream, which is the 3-0 in a row. So
Yeah, in fact, it's not even on our radar of decks. So there's less than 3 people in theory on that right now. Less than 4 people.
it wasn't as popular this
Yeah,
weekend.
so that's pretty good. So I think what we're going to do is get our winner in and ask him why he decided to play Paleozoic this weekend.
Yeah.
Catch you guys soon.